All right, ready? I don't care about your feelings.
That was so odd. You'd be left of Lenin.
I can't believe you said that. Oh, jeez.
You have no power here.
What? Just two brothers.
It's just two brothers. You know, all of these examples that we've been bringing up, they've all been about coronavirus and the lockdowns. There are more areas that this continues to apply to. These were just immediate examples that we can all see, and maybe that's on purpose. I think we'll talk about that a little bit more, but these continue to apply. I mean, if anybody remembers back in the 2010s, when Congress passed Obamacare, Congress got treated differently under the laws than everyone else. Not to say that they were exempt under Obamacare, but they were absolutely treated differently.
Oh yeah, they were exempt from it. You know, they created their own loophole in the law there, so they didn't have to play by the rules. You know, we gave those examples, as you were saying, of what happened during the pandemic, and we just use that because that's fresh in everybody's mind. You know, the rules that were made are the rules that were made. I guess that's not really what we're discussing, the actual rule itself. The subject matter is really the fact that the rules are made, but not for the people who make the rules, and that's not how the United States works. That's literally not the point of our government. Those rules apply to everybody. Remember, all men are created equal, even the ones that are elected. You can't go ahead and make blanketing restrictions and not follow it yourself. Not only is it hypocritical, it breaks the trust that is already waning today in our country, and that's why we used the examples during the pandemic. It really has nothing to do with that subject matter itself. It's just, again, it's what's fresh in everybody's mind. But yeah, they made their own backdoor for Obamacare. Said, hey, everybody's going to have to do this except for us, and it went through. And you know, it was really, when that happened, a lot of people didn't really even seem that upset about it. I mean, people should be more upset about these little things, and we'll get to that again in a moment. Another example is you know, these BLM riots that we had going on kind of at the same time. It seemed like that was cool with everybody, you know? I mean, hey, you know, they can have these riots and they never really prosecuted anybody for them because it fit, you know, the leftist agenda. And, you know, something happens on January 6th and now they want to, you know, go at them with guns a-blazing. And it's just, it's another great example of hypocrisy, and not much seems to happen.
Yeah, I mean, just to add on top of that, I specifically remember during those riots when there were public health experts trying to say that, oh, we don't condemn these gatherings because they're in support of some other public health. It's just all BS. It's more rules for thee, but not for me. That's really what it comes down to, especially when it comes... I mean, even BLM themselves contradict themselves. Well, which shouldn't make anyone surprised because they are a Marxist organization. They've literally said it themselves. I mean, you don't take my word for it. You can go find it. The founders are Marxists. That's what they are.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're the militant wing of the Marxist agenda. That's exactly it. And the people at the top of it are making just a pile of money off of it, just like Stalin did. Just like Lenin did.
You know, and I think the hypocrisy kind of a BLM, it really, you don't have to dig too far before you find out that their co-founder decided to go buy millions in property in California. Patrice Cullors went and bought like $3 million in in private property, including a private jet hangar. Well, I mean, everybody's got to get a private jet because, apparently you can't get the virus there. And claims that, it's hers. She can go and buy that. But, all of you peasants, stay your place. And
It's missing context.
yeah, well, I see. That's the other thing. The fact checkers are gonna come and try and say, oh, well, this is missing context because the money hasn't been directly linked to donations. That's not the point. It's not about the linking donations. It's the fact that she tries to make this big to-do about America being systemically racist, while she at the same time goes and takes the money that she profited from saying that and goes and buys millions of dollars in property. If that isn't hypocrisy, I don't know what is.
Well,